this is Dawn Fraser from Living Your Best Life at 60, and today I'm going to be making Mississippi Mud ice cream cake. We're going to need 1.5 quarts of coffee ice cream, 24 Oreo cookies. I'm actually using Great Value brand, 1/4 cup plus 4 tablespoons of butter, 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 cup of powdered sugar, a cup of chocolate chips, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of corn syrup, and we're going to need a springform pan. You can actually use a square pan, but I'm going to use a springform pan to make our cake. So let's get started. I'm going to lightly spray my springform pan with cooking spray. I'm going to do this so that it's easy to get it out when it's time to slice it. I'm going to take this and set it aside. We're going to start with our crust. We're going to put our 24 cookies inside a food processor. We'll put the lid on, and we're going to pulse this to the consistency of sand. I'm going to pop my lid off and pour in 4 tablespoons of melted butter. And we're just going to pulse this a couple of times so that the butter gets distributed through the cookies. We're going to dump our cookie mixture into our pan. We're going to smash this down and form our crust. We're going to put this in the freezer for an hour to let the crust harden. I'm going to turn my burner on low, and I'm going to add my butter, my chocolate chips, my powdered sugar, my heavy whipping cream, my 2 tablespoons of corn syrup, we're going to heat this until everything's melted together, and we're stirring often. Our chocolate sauce looks delicious. We're going to turn off our burner, and we're going to stir in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to measure out 1/3 cup of our chocolate sauce, and we're going to pour it on top of our crust. I'm going to take my spoon and spread it across the crust. We're going to put this back in the freezer for another hour. Our ice cream cake has been in the freezer for a half hour. We have 30 minutes more. I'm taking my coffee ice cream out now so it'll soften. We're going to let it set for a half hour while we wait for our ice cream cake to harden. Our ice cream cake has 10 more minutes in the freezer. Our chocolate sauce is hardened, so I'm going to turn my burner down to low so that we can get this to melt again. Our chocolate sauce is hardened onto our crust. I'm going to take half of our coffee ice cream and put it on top. Smash this down with my spoon. And then I'm going to use this to spread it evenly. Now we're going to take another 1/3 cup of our chocolate sauce and just put it on like this. Add a little more. I'm actually going to use this to spread it around. Okay, we're going to put this back into the freezer for another hour. Our ice cream cake has been in the freezer for an hour, and our coffee ice cream has been sitting out for a half hour. We're going to put the rest of our coffee ice cream on top. I'm just going to smash this down and push it across our cake. So this is the top of our cake, so we want to try to get it as smooth and level as possible. We're going to stick this back in the freezer for an hour. Our mudslide ice cream cake has been in the freezer for an hour. I've reheated our chocolate sauce, and now we're going to put it on top. And I'm just going to go directly from the pan this time. This looks amazing, and you can really smell the chocolate. We're going to stick our ice cream cake back in the freezer. I'm actually going to let mine sit overnight. If you have that ability to do that, that's great. And if you don't, 2 hours is sufficient. Good morning. I've let my Mississippi mud pie sit in the freezer overnight. And yes, I'm wearing the same shirt. I just put it on to film. But let's take it out. So we're going to unhook our springform pan. See how easy this is. Oh my goodness, look at this. This looks amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you for cooking with me.